So today on Project 2J, we're replacing our quite old, quite rare and quite superseded trail guide unit with something much more practical. Stay tuned. So welcome to this edition of Project 2J. That's right, in this edition we're replacing the old Garmin Trail Guide unit. Now this was put in by Jeep in 2006. It's a handheld unit and it comes with quite a nice fascia panel that closes that the unit just sits in. The unit charges while it's in the cradle. It's all very nice, and at the time it was quite high tech. Nowadays, so this thing's got a few dead pixels in the middle of the screen and it just doesn't do anything. You can't upgrade it with new software. So whilst they're quite rare and a lot of Jeep enthusiasts would like to have one on top of their dashboard, it just does nothing, and I quite like the look of it. But anyway, whilst I'm not going to throw it out because I hear they're worth a reasonable amount of cash, it's being replaced by something that is far more suitable for how I use the vehicle on a day-to-day basis. With a 67 Designs Jeep 2J track, a carbon fibre arm, a universal phone holder, a GoPro mount and a swivel for the GoPro mount to fit in. Now the 67 Design stuff is basically a track that attaches to the top of the dash. There's multiple arms, multiple ball mounts, and you can configure it to suit your needs. At this point of time I'd like to have my phone up there because at the moment the phone just sits next to the handbrake and I don't like it there. Now I'm presuming this is a bit of a universal kit. They give you the cap head bolts, 4 little spaces, and they give you the spaces because there's nuts that hold the channel onto the mounting plate and they need to be spaced out to the mounting surface. They also give you 4 riv nuts, which we're not going to use, and we're going to use the nuts because this is just mounting to a piece of plastic on top of the dash. So to mount this to the mounting surface, we're just going to centre the plate. And using a 5.5mm drill, now I've got the first hole drilled. I'm just going to put in the first bolt so I can line it up better. So it's the bolt through the mounting plate, the spacer, put that through the hole. 67 Designs give you a spring washer and a nylock, which is a bit bizarre giving you a spring washer and a nylock. However, I'm also going to add a slightly larger washer to give it a bit more surface area. Now by having that one bolt in, I can line this up a lot better. Put the second bolt in. And we can now drill out the last 2 holes. Now these swivel balls then just fit into the channel. They can be put wherever suits whatever mounts you're using them for. We'll just put them in there for the moment. Now my phone mount will be on the right hand side because I have a right hand side vehicle, and I'm presuming that that's where it's going to fit best. So this mounting arm, undo the mount, slide it over, and then the phone mount will just clip into the top of that. This is the GoPro mount. Again, that mounts the same as the mounting arm for the phone mount. I don't know whether I'll need an arm for this to get it up higher, but at this point let's just put it on and see how we go. Now this is all mounted back up again, and it's ready to be installed into the vehicle. As you can see how it mounts there, and you can also see how it does up on the reverse. So it's good quality kit by the looks of it, and it'll be interesting how it works in practice. That's all bolted back up again. It's a lot more purposeful. I think the Garmin dash topper looked better. However, this is far more practical. With the phone mount, it's just a clip-in mount. It's quite solid. It's not going to go anywhere. With the GoPro mount, my original concerns about it not being high enough out the window, that's more than high enough to see over the bonnet, the terrain in front. And if I want to swivel that around, it swivels around on the ball mount quite simply. And then it's just doing it back up again. With phones, I've found that any size, the large or the small phones will fit in their case, so you don't have to worry about what case you're running on your phone. These are quite chunky rubber cases, so they fit fine. The only thing I may do at a later point is change the positioning of this USB outlet for the CarPlay to a top mount, but at the moment it's a fairly short cable and works fine. So for my use, I'm quite chuffed about that. This is all quite expandable to suit whatever I want to use in the vehicle, and provides me with a rock solid filming mount. So you got to be happy with that. So all up, that's probably taken me about 20 minutes to install without filming. It's a little bit more intricate for me because I have to take the Halo 9 screen off before I can get to the dash panel. But she's a quick and easy install. 67 Designs have a whole range of different arm length, phone fittings and iPad fittings. Go to their website, have a look. It's pretty good kit. So that's it for today, guys. Hope you enjoyed that, and we'll see you next time. Bye now.